gearing up to begin last week in Southern labor. We're getting all of that ready. And I think we could begin that segment regularly again as early as next week. So we'll see. Don't hold your breath or anything. But that's kind of what I would like to see. But in the meantime, while we wait to bring that segment back kind of in full force, we did take a look at some of the union elections that we've missed since we've stopped doing that segment in Alabama. And there have been, there have been a good amount. And, that's one of the reasons that we liked that segment last week in Southern Labor, is to show that literally every single week, there's something happening in the labor movement in the South, even if you just narrow it down to people voting in union elections. And then, of course, we know that outside of that, there's even more happening. People are filing grievances every day. People are winning back pay every day. People are getting their jobs back every day. This is something that happens every state in the country and in the South. And that's why we like this segment. Even if it is kind of limited in scope, it's just kind of illustrative of the reality that there's lots happening. Workers are moving, and it's happening everywhere. So absolutely, let's take a look at what some people are doing here in the state of Alabama in the last 3 months, 2 or 3 months. The International Brotherhood of Boilermakers, iron shipbuilders, blacksmiths, forgers, and helpers are working to secure representation of 10 employees at Birmingham Rail and Locomotive Company, according to a June 12 filing. A notice of the election was issued on June 23rd, so we will have to check back for results. As we previously reported on the Valley Labor Report, the Machinists Union attempted to unionize Aerojet Rocketdyne in Huntsville. According to the NLRB, the bargaining unit would have been 102 employees. Unfortunately, the workers did lose that election. In Selma, the CWA won a small shop election 3-1 to represent 4 workers at Alliance Mobile Incorporated. The election was certified on June 21st. As previously reported by Kim Kelly for the Valley Labor Report, the UMWA is facing a decertification attempt at Warrior Met Coal. You can check out her article on our website for more information on that. In April, RWDSU, the Retail, Wholesale, and Department Store Union, won 6-1 to represent Sterilite workers at Sterilite of Alabama, LLC, in Birmingham. Hey, 5 seconds. Just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate. The United Association of Plumbers and Steamfitters, Local 52, filed to represent workers at Comfort Systems USA Mid-South in Montgomery, but later withdrew that petition. Similarly, UA Local 91 withdrew their petition to represent 18 workers at Blocks in Birmingham. The Valley Labor Report first broke the news of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters Local 402 winning a union election to represent nearly 200 school bus drivers in Huntsville. These drivers transport Huntsville City School students, but are employed by a company named First Student Inc., which has a national contract with the Teamsters Union. Drivers voted to unionize with the Teamsters 131-6. International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers filed, but then withdrew a petition of representation at Aero Simulation Incorporated in Mobile. And finally, while outside of the NLRB, we wanted to draw attention to a win by the United Steelworkers at Carfair Manufacturing in Anniston. According to their press release, about 60 workers at Carfair Composites Incorporated in Anniston, Alabama, won union representation on February the 6th, with 98% of eligible workers affirming their decision to become members of the United Steelworkers Union. The Carfair workers manufacture fiberglass reinforced polymer components to supply the transportation industry, including for hybrid and electric buses. They chose to join the United Steelworkers to gain a greater voice in decisions that impact their working conditions, wages, and benefits. Carfair, which is a subsidiary of New Flyer Industries, signed a neutrality agreement with the United Steelworkers last April, stating that they would not interfere with the union building process if workers decided they wanted the benefits of collective bargaining bargaining. Carfair has 2 facilities in Wisconsin, one in Minnesota, in addition to its Alabama factory. And according to our sources, workers at Carfair in Anniston recently secured a first contract. We've reached out to United Steelworkers to talk to some of the folks involved and learn a little bit more about that contract, and we'll keep you updated there. If we missed something, let us know. Reach out to us, tvlr.fm/contact, if you've got a union story, a labor story in Alabama or the broader South, and we will make sure to put it in our regular roundup about what's going on.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.